What they do, YouTube? I want to start this video off by shouting out everybody that's subscribed and everybody that been watching the videos too, man. Shout out to y'all too. Now all y'all gotta do is double back and hit that button. Tap that button, join the La Familia, and we all good, man. Nah, but for real though, I just want to thank everybody for showing support, showing love, and we on this road to 1,000, man. First off, I want to say free Big U and the real ones that's locked up with them, because they say some of these niggas is snitching, and I don't know if any of them is in this photo, so I ain't going to say free everybody. I'm going to just say free the real, and I don't want to see no nigga locked up. But them two niggas, Brick Baby and Loose Cannon, they bought that shit on they self, man. All this shit they been saying on this internet, it's crazy, man. They been begging the Fed to come and get them. Bruh, and as soon as these two niggas link up and start doing business, or say they doing business online, what happened? The Feds come. Like, this ain't no coincidence, my nigga. And it's funny how Wack used to always try to make it clear that Loose is from Rolling 60s. That nigga always made that clear. Oh, Loose from Rolling 60s. This nigga Rolling 60. And all y'all niggas that had these niggas on y'all platform telling these lies, spreading this shit all over, all y'all niggas, some green ass niggas, all y'all niggas. Big U ain't say y'all name, I'ma say y'all name. Fig Community World, all y'all T-Rail, AD, all y'all niggas, man, been spreading this shit around the internet. Y'all supposed to be gangsters. Y'all supposed to be gang members. What type of niggas y'all is, man? Y'all niggas ain't no real niggas. Flacco, Academics, No Jumper, Vlad, all them niggas the police, my nigga. Y'all niggas need to stop going on these niggas' platforms, talking like this, talking all this gangster shit on these crackers platforms, on these police ass platforms, my nigga. The fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? These niggas lying, man. That nigga whacking 600. These niggas is not in contact with that man's family, with that man Rayshawn Williams' family, bro. These niggas lying, my nigga. Ain't y'all niggas pushing this shit and believing this shit, bro. All this shit is lies, man. How niggas can't see this shit, bro? Ain't nothing in this paperwork say they found any DNA under this man's nails, bro. Let's get to the narrative these niggas really tried to push, my nigga. In the first video, that 600 drop, this nigga ain't say nothing about seeing no TikTok video on the mom or the dad of the sister online. This nigga said he spoke to the mother a few years ago and she told him that Big U didn't come to the funeral and he blocked him. He ain't say nothing about no video online. He ain't say nothing about he got it online. Then he put up the articles from the news that was online. Ain't nothing about no mom, no dad, nothing trying to raise awareness about this.
So, rest in peace, Rayshawn Williams, aspiring football player, young football player. I would say he lost his life, but life was taken away from him. Now, this dude was living with Big U, living with Big U, went to Crenshaw High School. I remember I met him a few times at Big U's house. And, just out of nowhere, he comes up missing, bullet wounds, pronounced dead at the scene, body left in the desert. Now y'all remember a few years ago when Brick Baby said they tied Big U to the young nigga that they found in Vegas. Now I really forgot about this, right? I never really knew nothing about it. And now it's all come together. Brick Baby, what young nigga in Vegas that they found in the desert were you referring to when you said that they tied Big U to a young nigga in Vegas? You know what I'm saying? Now, I want to send a special request out to his mother and the family to contact me. If you need anything, I'm here for you. I know your son. And last time I spoke, it was a few years back, and he was telling me that Big U didn't come to the funeral, didn't offer any type of assistance for the funeral, and he blocked you guys. You know, it's just, I'm just wondering whatever happened to this case. So let's just read through the case. Police, homicide suspected after body found in desert near Apex. Okay. North Las Vegas police are investigating a homicide after body was found this week in a desert area just outside of the Valley. Police said they got a call around 9 a.m. Monday about a person found lying in the area near Las Vegas Clark Peterson Boulevards, about 4 miles northeast of Las Vegas Motor Speedway near Apex. On arrival, and found the body of a man. Officers arrived and found the body of a man between ages of 25 and 35 years old. Detectives and crime scene investigators responded, and the matter of the death had been determined as a homicide. Clark County Coroner's Office identified the body as 21-year-old Rayshawn Williams of Los Angeles. Williams died from gunshot wounds, according to the coroner's office. Death has been ruled a homicide. So, I mean, that's all that we heard about this thing. This was, 4 years ago. And I want to send a question to BigU. Aside from the allegations you got with the street stuff, the streets don't really hold no weight. But as a man, and you say you for the community, and this young man was living with you, and you have no answers. You have tried to find no answers. The kid was living with you, man. He played football for Crenshaw High School. And what do you got to say about this? What's your input on it? How do you feel about it? Because I've seen you go out and say, when homies got killed, that if anybody got any information, to give it to you. You've said this before, so why haven't you said this about the young man who was living with you at the time he got murdered? It's just crazy. This one thing at his home, like I say, people sound to be a gangbanger, it kind of comes with the territory. Some things, you don't end up dead or in jail. But this situation right here was a little different.
Y'all heard it, right? He didn't say nothing about no TikTok. And then when this dumbass nigga said, let's read through the case, he started reading the article. That's not the case, you dumbass nigga. And let's debunk this story that these niggas been telling for a minute now, that BigU got picked up by the feds a few years ago. We all know that's a lie now, because if BigU got picked up by the feds a few years ago, and they got his DNA, and it was a match, they wouldn't have let him out. And if he was snitching like they say he was, he wouldn't be labeled as the head of the organization. It wouldn't have been Operation Draws Down. It would have been Operation Roll Up the Rolling 60s or something. They wouldn't have added him in it. He wouldn't be arrested. Now, 2 days later, Wack got his millions on Clubhouse to run this bullshit story about Rayshawn. And BigU, these niggas foul, bro.
A young artist with life, ambition, everything to that nature. He was found dead in the Apex Desert, which is a little northeast of Las Vegas. His body had a lot of gunshot wounds, one being in the head, and it was described as execution style. We know that he was last seen alive communicating with key figures such as BigU, and somewhere between these final texts and everything like that, this is where shit gets weird. We went over the physical evidence, such as the DNA under his nails, possible GSR, but it never got tested. A missing phone. I mean, all of this raises so many questions. We even had suspects who emerged from this case, whether they were friends, mentors, and even those within his own circle. But the real question still remains: who had the real motive? Or even, to be honest with you, there's a lot of people in this case and a lot of key factors. The motive was there, but who was ballsy enough to do it?
This is when they first started bringing up DNA on Clubhouse. It wasn't 600. It was Wack. But he just used the motherfuckers on Clubhouse to run it for him. Then he come in the room, act like he don't know what's going on, but the whole time, he behind everything. Now the girl said they went over the physical evidence. How? Where y'all got physical evidence from? Y'all not the family. It wasn't online. The only thing that was online was the articles that 600 had put up. That was the only thing that was online. So how y'all went over the physical evidence and y'all found out all this shit about the missing phone and fingernail under the DNA under the fingernails when there wasn't nothing out about that? So how y'all got it? It say right here, investigations, especially criminal ones, often require a degree of secrecy to protect the integrity of the investigation and the rights of the individuals involved. So where y'all got the information from? Because it wasn't online.
And you would like to come up, definitely go ahead and raise your hand at this time, and one of the mods will bring you up and we can work through your questioning or your comments together.
Tink, I've been in and out, but I don't know what the fuck you been doing in here. But my goddamn phone going crazy.
Really, by who?
Nah, that shit don't sound fake. Come on, man.
Hit me. They done found all kind of shit on Rayshawn. What is this? Profile pictures. They found all. Did the spies find his?
Yep, they ended up finding it, and we definitely gave a shout out to them. Shout out
Oh
to the
shit!
spies one more time because y'all found that in less than 5 seconds. I would have never guessed they spelled his name like that, so that's why I
Yeah, I
would have never
would have.
been able
Yeah.
to find it. So shout out to y'all. Like, I was able to just do a whole deep dive into SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music. We even heard one of his songs just now, or two of them. We just
Yeah, I got a funny feeling.
I got his
This shit
Twitter
gonna
if
be
you
a.
need that.
This shit gonna be a crazy situation.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm gonna be stuck with that question. Why did they even ask him for the DNA? That's just so
That's what I'm saying.
interesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why ask? Why even ask you who brought you up, or you know what I'm saying? Something had to be said. That's crazy.
Something had to be said. Something had to happen on the back end. Somebody was talking, but there's no way. There's no way. Somebody just call Wack out of the blue, like, yeah, we need you to come down to San Diego because we found a body. Da 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 da. Huh?
Yeah, somebody told me.
Hello? What?
But not only that, right?
Right.
Okay, listen. So let's just say somebody called me, right? Yeah, and I know I ain't been nowhere in San Diego, right? I'm like, man, fuck you. I ain't coming to do nothing, right? Okay. This is America. They can't force you to do something unless.
We now know that all this is lies. There was no search warrant for Big U. He didn't get picked up by the feds a couple of years ago because they already got his DNA in the system. They didn't need to pick him up. If that was the case, we would have heard about this 2 years ago. Like, the paperwork would have been out 2 years ago. But let's get to why they really was saying they found DNA under the fingernails, the narrative they were trying to push.
I've been sitting here listening to all of this, and this is how I feel. First of all, that search warrant, I'm just going ahead and say it probably was requesting his DNA, and that's part of how some of this grid shit be working, because he got to sit there and tell he done flip for something, because ain't no way. I've never seen no grown-ass man have another nigga's DNA under his fingernails. Anytime I have heard of DNA being under people's fingernails, it is like during some, it's a proper
Madreas, can I
assault
ask
going
you a
on.
question?
What's up?
Um, if it was asked at a right time, is it possible that they could find 2P's DNA under your fingernails?
Of course. But that's like during passion, though.
I mute up.
This the sick shit this nigga was first trying to push, bro. This nigga was trying to say that Big U and Rayshawn was in a relationship, my nigga. That's why they said, oh, they found DNA under his fingernails. They were trying to push this narrative, bro. They ain't find no fucking DNA under this man's fingernails. These niggas weird as fuck, bro. Nah, it was one smart nigga on the stage, and he came in and destroyed their whole little narrative they were trying to push. But then, Wack, he got a spin.
On that consent to search for this DNA,
then either that affidavit for that probable cause warrant was high as fuck, or somebody told Major to get that DNA profile. Because ain't no way that you just giving up your DNA. Ain't no way. So either they
Right.
had other fingernails and he had a previous case and then matched to a previous case. You see what I'm
Yep.
saying? So that way he had to give it up. Or niggas basically put you at that scene and said, yo, whoop-de-whoop, an unknown DNA profile was under his fingernails and you was a prime suspect. And you had to go in there and tell them people what the issue.
Oh
So
yeah, somebody definitely told. Somebody told for sure.
but you're gonna find that in an affidavit for the search warrant. It's gonna be the affidavit for probable cause. That's what goes to the judge to get that search warrant for the DNA profile. So that's gonna be in that paperwork. Whoever told to get that probable cause is gonna be in that paperwork. Or you're gonna know why the judge thought he had enough probable cause to consent to get the DNA from Big U. See what I'm saying? That's gonna be in the work as well. Whatever evidence that the detectives had at that time to get that consent to search. Because that's one of the most protected things you have as a right to see your DNA. So we playing the DNA game. They don't want to play that game because that's a lot of absolutes in that game. Only a couple reasons why you give that shit up. So trust me, look at that search warrant.
So how did he get
How do we
crossed off the
find a search
suspect
warrant?
list?
How do we find a search warrant, Prince?
So
Is that
if it's
public
not,
knowledge or?
it depends. If they put in discovery, it'll be in the discovery packet. Somewhere in their docket summary, you can try to find it through all of it. Or you can just do a FOIA request to that actual agency that arrested that person, or the person that let's say the FBI did it. You just send like a FOIA request to the FBI asking for any case files on that person. And they'll send you back that arrest warrant and all of that stuff. So
Do you think it's a possibility that we can get that some way somehow? Because that is gonna really show us like
yeah,
what.
if it's there, we can get it. If it's there, we can get it.
I just need to
Um,
understand how is there DNA and he gets around going to trial for that. Niggas have gone to trial with less. Have we not heard the Tory case?
well, gang, let's. So that's why, like, that part of it. Let's make sure we get that part right. If we're saying that random dead body in the desert, and they do an investigation, they pull DNA from the fingernails, and they match that to someone's profile, that person's getting arrested on the spot.
Exactly. Big U would have been in jail.
They're not bringing that person in for none of that. That bro, your DNA is on a dead body's fingernails. You're getting arrested on the spot. You're getting brought in, right? So the application for the search warrant basically state, hey, we matched this DNA to a known profile. We put it into the data bank. It came up with this person's name is in the data bank
Slow
because of that
down
case
right there,
prior.
Fritz.
Go ahead.
Slow down. They put it into what?
The database
Okay, and it came back what?
came back positive for a match. One
Okay.
scenario.
You talking about law enforcement, right?
Law enforcement.
Okay, so usually when they see that, they gonna make an arrest, right?
100%.
That's normal conditions, right?
Right, that's normal.
So what if they put it in a database and it come back Donnie Brasco? Then
You
what
already
happens?
You already know.
Then what happens?
Bring in for an interview.
2021 was the murder, right?
Right.
2022, the whole New Jersey Rolling 60 car get took down, right?
100%.
April 8th, Big U name was in the paperwork, right?
100%.
When they served the indictment 2 weeks later, his name ain't there, right?
Ain't there no more.
Sue Surf, all of them go in, right?
Every last one of them.
2021, the body found. So when they go run and they come back that, but they see he's Donnie Brasco, he working, what do they do?
It's nasty work.
You got a motherfucker that's in place to take down 60 people? Do they look the other way because of one or somebody that they don't know?
Exactly. We all know that's a lie now. Because if Big U was telling, he wouldn't have been in a RICO. And he especially wouldn't have been the head of it. So after they ran this bullshit, that's when everybody was like, what the fuck? Like, this shit not online. Like, where y'all niggas getting this shit from? y'all niggas snitching. Everybody started calling these niggas snitches. So what they did, in order to try to flip that, they had to act like they was in contact with the family. So that's when they started this.
So your brother was on the phone with your cousin. I'm trying to follow this story because as you're telling me the story, I need to be able to paint this in my head. I mean, because I'm a visualizer. So your brother was on the phone with your cousin, but he was in the car with Big U, and he put the phone.
Now hold on. Let me let y'all know who talking. It's supposed to be Rayshawn's sister and this lady right here, SKG, Suge Knight Girl. Y'all might know her from the situation with Big U at the banquet at the hotel or wherever they was at when she started tripping and throwing bottles on him and stuff, talking about he beat her up and shit, which we now know was a lie because she said in her book that Nipsey Hussle did it. So this the backstory. Rayshawn's sister supposedly had saw her story and was admired by her bravery and reached out to her because of their situation. So she reached out, and that's how they got on the phone now.
Okay. And so they're riding in the car. What did your cousin say happened?
He really didn't. That's why we so mad at him because he wouldn't talk.
He's scared to talk.
Yeah. Because he's still, my cousin, I don't know, like if he still hangs around them. He wants to push off of their feet with
So he don't want to say nothing.
Yeah.
And so y'all just found his body on it. They called you and said he was shot on the side of the road.
So I didn't know, like, you know where, if you go to Vegas and it's the Speedway.
Yeah.
That's where they found him.
They found him at nighttime?
Yeah.
So they did it at nighttime
well,
too?
Early morning. No, it was like early morning the next day. His body stayed out there for like a day before somebody found him.
And so after y'all found him, then y'all contacted Big U.
Oh, my mom, no, nothing. Didn't get anything.
And he didn't give condolences. He just lied and said he wasn't with him.
Yeah.
But you feel in your heart Big U did it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for your loss. And it sounds like him. It sounds just like him. Just like him.
And I'm sorry for what he did to you. It's crazy.
I want to point something out. The so-called sister, the sobbing is fake. You could tell that's fake. And the SKG lady is like coaching her on what to say. She like directing her on what to say. This shit like a play, bro. This shit was all scripted. And the way she said, "Oh, I'm sorry for what he did to you," it's crazy. You can tell like she don't know her story. She just going on what she said. And if this is the real family, Wack paying them to lie. But I don't think this the real family. There's some motherfuckers off Clubhouse who just playing, acting like they the mother and the sister. Cause his body didn't sit out there for a day. It was dumped that night and found that morning. It didn't stay out there for a whole day.
So it's never gonna change. I told my story because I'll be damned if I let anybody do that to my kids.
I told your story. Did he ever try to like reach out to you?
No, I told my story. So originally, when he did stuff to me, he apologized, right? But his apology with the same behavior is insanity. And so then he lied on my name. How you said he lied with you guys and said he wasn't there. He lied on my name and told people that I stole $10,000, all type of crazy stuff. He wanted to justify him beating on me, right?
Y'all see? You see the sister said, "Oh, you told your story?" Like I thought she heard your story and saw it and was admired by your bravery. Why you gotta tell her over again? Like, I thought she saw it already. Let's keep going.
My fear turned into. He was talking, saying I'm something else. He was like, "You something the fuck else, you something else." But I have my kids with me. And I just was like, "So you didn't put your hands on me? You didn't hit me?" He was like, "I never seen you before in my life." I said, "You's a motherfucking liar." And that's when I attacked him. Long story short, he went on his Instagram page and started posting pictures of me and him because everybody was like, he wrong for putting me in jail. So that's how all of that started unfolding. So no, I don't trust him. I don't like him. I know he's a monster. I know he's a snake. I know he got scandalous ways. So people reach out to me. So when you reached out to me, I really didn't know what you was reaching out to me for. And I wasn't going to call you at first. But I'm like, let me just call and see what it is. So I definitely believe you. I definitely believe your story.
Yeah, that's the only thing my family's scared of, because he know a lot of my family. We dealt with him because, you know, we have my brother out there. Like, you know, if you read on my brother, like, he was that kid. He was that kid. If you knew that, if you knew what was behind that kid, he knew what would go behind that kid. Like, we was a Christian.
See, this is why I say I don't think this girl know what's going on. She keeps saying he was a kid. Rayshawn was 21 years old. She talking about they was coming up to the school for him and shit. But he's supposed to be in college and on to the pros already. He's 21. What's she talking about? Rayshawn was rapping. He wasn't playing football no more.
Big U knew he had gold in his hand. And instead of hating on him and being jealous of him, like, I take his life.
But tell me this, why do you think Big U killed him? Like, what would he gain out of it? Why?
Like I said, his sons, they all about their money. And if it ain't their way, is no way.
True.
If it ain't their way, is no way. And I'm deep in my heart, I felt like they was trying to get my brother to do something that he didn't want to do.
I could believe that. I could believe that.
We thought it was his money. First we thought it was his money because my brother had lots of money in the bank. So first we thought it was about the money. Then when the FBI came and talked to us, it wasn't about the money. So what else could it be? Like, we had to go hating on him or something.
So
we did another story talking about the music. His son, I don't know if his son was trying to get on the music and they wanted Rayshawn to get on the music. So I don't know what it was. It happened in Vegas. So the only thing they did was made like an article. So it happened in Vegas. So all they did was like an article about him or whatever. But my mom, I don't know. He know a lot about my son because he's been around so long. So,
like, for my family, he deals with my family, right? On my mother.
Y'all hear her? She talking about the 6 O's, all about money, and it's their way or no way, and they was hating on him. Then she say, oh, he had a lot of money, and they were trying to get him to get on Big U's son music. Like, this girl don't even know this man rap. They alleging that Big U killed him because of a diss track. So what is she talking about? But they fucked up and y'all ain't even catch it. So the next day, 600 had dropped this. They got the dumbest girl in the world, or the dumbest girl on Clubhouse to play his sister. She say her brother was killed in 2022. The man was killed in 2021, man. This is not his sister, y'all. Then Wack went on no jumper, and Adam had his ass looking stupid.
He don't like that. He put up a few clips I saw.
600 has been posting, basically trying to implicate Big U in the murder of a high school football player,
where has
right?
600 implicated?
Well, when we went to his Instagram the other day, there was a clip of him talking about how this guy died and how his fingernails had Big U's DNA.
600 ain't say that. That was Clubhouse.
You know the problem. Our research team here, they real shallow these days. Whatever the big shit is what it is. Man, the mama been on TikTok, the daddy been on TikTok, the shit is on the fucking internet.
I haven't seen that.
The mother, the fucking sister, I know because we ran it on Clubhouse.
So the mother is trying to raise awareness and say that she thinks that there was foul play involving Big U?
Ain't no thing. She's saying this what it is, so it's on the fucking internet.
They never produced not one TikTok video of the mom, the dad, or the sister. It was nothing on the internet but them articles before these niggas started talking and putting shit on the internet.
Everybody that's reporting or talking about Little Dirk's murders and this dude, then I guess you wrong too.
No,
if it's there, right there, and you can click it and you can hear, yes.
Nigga, it was nothing to click. It wasn't no TikTok, no Instagram videos, nothing. Then I heard Brick Baby jump in and say, oh yeah, the dad made some videos. Where they at then, nigga? Why nobody ain't see them shits? How y'all the only nigga that saw them?
They had to get a warrant to get his DNA. And then you got the sister saying after they got the DNA, they found his DNA under my brother's fingernails.
But I saw a lot of people.
We just debunked that, so we know that's cap.
Saying that the cops would not have to do all that to get Big U's DNA because he's already been locked up for.
It don't matter what a lot of people saying. Let me explain something to you. Something happens to you, Lena gonna know every day. You know why?
Look how this nigga deflect the question.
Who is the police gonna contact when they find out details?
She could
next
be,
to kin.
She could be useful.
No. They're gonna, if they find out some shit, they're gonna contact your wife.
Okay.
Then it's your children and siblings and shit, right?
The lie detector test determines that was a lie.
So it don't matter what people talking about, right? I know I saw my phone, right? It's all kind of shit 600 knows that he haven't said because I told him, look, bro, you running content. So whatever's already been said on the internet, you can say it. Just because them motherfuckers didn't see it to say it, that's on them. It's on the internet.
Okay.
It's time-stamped and dated that it's there.
But we can't find one video. Y'all really think if 600 saw a TikTok video of the parents or the sister, he wouldn't have screen recorded that shit, and that would have been the first video he'd post. He wouldn't have posted the fucking articles that he found online. He would have been posting them. Come on, y'all.
That have not been said, don't say. And there's some serious shit that have not been said. Now, I will tell y'all this. As much as 600 don't like dude, he giving him warning.
On Instagram for the whole world to see.
He's giving him warning. Guess what? He probably had no idea they found that DNA under that boy's nails. If I'm a dude sitting back, right?
But how would he know that they found DNA under the kid's nails? Unless
the mother said it.
How would the mother know? The cops don't normally announce this kind of stuff, right?
The police told her.
When they have conclusive evidence of somebody having that kind of evidence, like, wouldn't they, it would be announced as part of a...
You know what's crazy?
What?
You just ain't thinking.
Well, this is
I sent it to you first.
You sent me something the other day that I forgot to look at.
Yeah.
That's a good point. All right.
Pay attention.
Let's check it out. Okay.
I sent it to you first.
Listen, I'm not opposed to having an honest conversation about this kind of stuff.
I sent it to you and told you what?
You sent me a Lovejoy Instagram post.
I said, no, when was it?
Hear my voice, and he can hear me too. Fuck Big U. Yeah, I said it.
That's the mother.
Dead ass.
Oh, yeah. So we're on the same page.
This is,
you know what?
Lovejoy talking.
Who up under him, and who's celebrating him, and who his motherfucking cheerleaders is. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Fuck him. And yes, the mother said it. Dead ass.
That's just one clip.
I've been knowing that nigga too motherfucking long as well.
Oh.
Now go.
I'm gonna let you say some of it.
Go a week prior to that.
Why did Crip not comment R.I.P. on this post?
Listen, yo, look at your text that I sent you.
Okay.
I already told you it was coming.
A week before?
You gonna see I told you
This interview, we're going to interview this person.
Oh. I see you sent me a B. Oh.
Huh?
April, we will do this interview. Just wait till it materializes. Police, homicide suspected after body found in desert near Apex.
Is that not on the fucking internet?
North Las Vegas police are investigating a homicide after a body was found this week in a desert area just outside of the valley. Police say they got a call around 9 a.m. about a person lying in an area near Las Vegas and blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Is that on the internet? It's on the internet, right?
It is on news3lv.com.
Okay, so when I sent that to you and I said, we'll do this interview when it materializes, right? The family went.
This what Adam reading. This is what Wack sent him a week ago. Cause this all they had. This the same shit that 600 posted. And that was the same day a week ago. So this all they had. They ain't had nothing on the family talking, nothing. These niggas weren't talking to the family, bro.
When the family went, they been in contact with motherfuckers for a year.
Really?
No cap.
So
I just been sitting back watching it. I said, 6, whatever up there is up there, but all that other shit, cause this some other shit.
Do you feel like you actually know what's going on in this situation?
I know
or
1
are you
million
just
percent what's going on. Because they didn't call me. They didn't show me. But if it's on the internet, we could discuss it. I don't give a
well, but there's an article about this, but it's not really, I mean, aside from the victim's mother saying big U, I mean, that's the only.
We got a girl named Tink that runs Murder Mystery.
Okay.
On Clubhouse. She ran it. Played the clips, all that. I could play some crazy.
We just debunked that. And they started the video off when she was summarizing the so-called murder mystery. So we ain't hear no clips. And if you go back and listen to the sister and the SKG girl talking, the sister said the family was scared of Big U. But now when the mama talked to 600, it's all fuck Big U and the mama said it and this and this and that. That don't sound crazy? And if Wack been in contact with the family for a year, why the sister said this?
I wanted to reach out to like women, but I'm like, I just didn't know like how. I wanted to reach out to like women, but I'm like, I just didn't know like how.
Bruh, this nigga is lying, bruh.
I could play some crazy shit right now.
Do you at all feel like the optics of this situation are that you want somebody who you basically consider your enemy to be locked up? Because that's definitely how some people are taking.
Bingo. And that's exactly what he did.
Okay, so this is how this works, right? You have a victim. Then you have the family, and then you have law enforcement, right? Law enforcement is going to investigate the victim. Whatever law enforcement finds, they'll notify the family. The family can only talk about what law enforcement told them they found. So if law enforcement already found these things, and they're telling the family, this is it, this is what we found, right? And the family goes to the media, and somebody sees it on the media and talk about it. I'm confused about what people are saying, bro.
I guess they just look at you being a dude from the streets, gang member, etc.
It's fucked up when a white guy gotta tell you how you violating the street codes. So now that we know that this nigga is capping, we don't even gotta listen to this nigga no more. But there's just one more thing. When he said, oh, I got some shit I could play right now. This shit right here.
The family still cussing me out. Why did you play that? Oh, shit. It's why did you tell me? Fuck you.
This an exclusive.
Wack 100, and you in the collective.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna let you hear the sister up into her. Actually, no, I'm gonna go to the mama first. This will make sense to y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
for years. To run DNA. It just made.
So what? They was contacting Big U to come give up DNA and he wouldn't do it?
Well, what had happened was when they was doing the investigation and they wanted to take down DNA, he wouldn't give them his DNA. So they had to serve him a search warrant to get his DNA.
All right, now watch this.
But then again, Big U had a dope case, huh? He might not have. So that he probably wasn't. He had a dope case, conspiracy. So
Yeah, they
wait,
started his DNA test in my brother nails.
okay, so that's bad work. Give me swap.
It's in my brother.
Match me. When I paroled out the penitentiary, they made me swab. But then again, Big U had a dope case, huh? He might not have. So that he probably wasn't. He had a dope case, conspiracy. So
Yeah, they
wait,
started his DNA test in my brother nails.
okay, so that's bad work.
So that means my brother.
Now that's what y'all been hearing. This one ain't nobody heard. Let me find this shit.
Of April.
When did they still ain't arrested the nigga?
Well, they told me between me and you, please, between me and you, don't tell nobody because they don't want nobody to know. They're going to be making an arrest the ending of March, the beginning of April.
So you niggas the only one got the whole complete run. What Wack do? Blast it. Hey nigga, run. Go get an attorney. You better go do something. Cause what you don't know is they found your DNA. They ain't gonna tell them that. Run. Attorney up. I don't know what.
We now know that it wasn't no search warrant, so that's a lie. It was no DNA under the fingernails. That's a lie, because Big U DNA came back unconclusive. So that means it wasn't a match, but it can't be ruled out. And DNA was found on the body, not in his fingernails, because somebody drug him to the desert. So this lady, whoever she is, she don't know what she talking about. And she just making up shit.
I don't know what you gonna do. You heard what she said. Between me
She
and
said
you.
between
Don't
me
say
and
nothing.
you.
She said between me and you. They don't want the police don't want them to know. You want to hear what Wack told I was gonna do? Watch this. I had to put her to sleep. Watch this. This is what Wack told her. Watch this.
Gotcha. I'm gonna sit back and watch the show. You know, I don't give a
And
fuck.
they basically got to put his case in Nipsey Hussle.
Ooh, I can't give y'all that clip. That part.
Not gonna let it keep running.
That's some whole other
Not
shit.
gonna let it keep running.
No, that's some whole other shit. Hey, listen. Niggas be wondering, oh, what? Hey, bro, they call me with this shit. Nigga, I get about every day 50 to 100 clips. Niggas paperwork. Niggas everywhere. I had a nigga tell me, Wack, I pay you $10,000 to read this paperwork on this nigga. Like, niggas, they seen it. You get the branding something, they see that exposure shit, they find you. You know what it means to a nigga sitting in jail and knowing the nigga that told on him is his bitch that run around the neighborhood getting money and he ain't got a voice to get it out. Man, listen. I done started some shit, but there y'all have it. That was March 3rd. What day it said on that text message to Big U wife? March 3rd.
Right.
Now, if I'd have sat back, didn't say nothing, and they grabbed me, then I played that, I'd be in violation.
Nigga, you been in violation. Fuck you talking about? And this how you know this shit was all a play, fool. This nigga had the mom, well, so-called mom, say that they are connecting this to Nip. Like, what? Now that the paperwork dropped, we know that Big U wasn't involved in that, and this Rico don't got nothing to do with that. This all they say about Nip in this whole Rico. This one little part right here. So now that we know that's not the mother or the sister, and this nigga is not in contact with the family, the big question is, how the fuck did Wack 100 know the exact time the feds was coming? I already know, but that question is for you dumb motherfuckers out there that still believe that this nigga is not a rat. And we gotta stop this shit, cause this nigga is building a whole new breed of nigga, fool. I don't know what type of niggas these is and what type of niggas they trying to make. But hell no, we can't let this shit go, bro. Like, y'all niggas gotta stop running this bullshit, man. Every time this nigga say something, y'all wanna react to it. Like, what the fuck? This shit ain't no fucking content. Y'all see what just happened, my nigga? This nigga putting niggas in jail, bro. Y'all niggas out here tripping, my nigga, for some fucking content. This ain't no fucking content. What type of niggas y'all is? Y'all supposed to be real. All y'all niggas talking about y'all real niggas. Y'all this and that. Man, where? We don't see it. Y'all niggas clowns, bro. But I'm out, man. I had to do this shit, bro. Free Big U, free the real, free all the real niggas, man. Fuck all these snitches. Oh yeah, one last thing. This nigga Wack said he told them he had to put the mama to sleep. So basically he's saying he lied to the old girl and said he wasn't gonna put it out. Then when they confronted him about putting it out, he told them, oh, y'all should have never told me. So basically he's saying fuck the family. Now, if that is the family, this nigga trying to accuse y'all son of being in a relationship with Big U. I don't know if he was that, but if he wasn't that, like, this shit crazy, man. Y'all shouldn't be fucking with that shit either. So yeah, I don't think that's the family. But yeah, I'm out.